we knew that the audience feedback was going to be very important to us because they helped us understand the target audience and also showed us how they felt after watching our trailer. And we used at least 3 rough cuts to get as many feedback as possible.
We decided to release our rough cut in early February as we felt that once our target audience had seen this, we would be able to sort out any of the mistakes that we had made when producing the film trailer. This would help us understand our target audience, and overall it had been very beneficial for us because we were able to learn from our mistakes, and the feedback that we got from our film trailer was very helpful.
First off, sound obviously. I think you can start with some upbeat music, and then I guess when the girl comes in, maybe in the story the boy would confuse somewhere, and then music can slightly change towards that. I also think that the story is a bit confusing. Maybe because of sound. I don't understand every single shot, and also they need more shots together because it is quite a short trailer.
Well, the thing that could be improved is the sound, obviously. Make it longer, kind of, because I noticed it was like 1 minute long, or 1 minute 10 seconds, and add more shots.
Yeah, this is done shot by shot.
Yeah, add more credits. That's what you need. But yeah,
That was done.
overall I thought it was good.
I think you should make the trailer longer, but the shots and everything is good.
It's not gonna make
But
sense.
make the trailer longer.
Look, you open it
But it's
there,
really good.
and then suddenly
In terms of improving, you need to when the screen goes blank, I'm guessing it's for text. You need to add the text in because it just looks stupid. Also, I like the editing that you've done so far, but because it's a trailer, it should be longer than 1 minute 15. I'm guessing. So, that's really good. But apart from that's really good.
What I really like about the rough cut is that it tells a story. Do you know what I mean? Like everything to follow suits, the boy meets girl, the boy falls in love, and that kind of stuff. I like all the shots as well. Like the shots used are really conventional. Like they do set out to do what they want. What I think could be improved on a rough cut is probably that some shots look a bit too like fairy tale or like a bit too cheesy. So if you can like just like reframe some of the shots so they don't look like a child kind of themed movie. So that's it. It's really good.
Okay, so what I liked about the actual movie trailer was that the storyline was clear, it was evident what could go on in the actual story, but what I found was kind of problematic was the actual sound and the fact that it didn't completely sync with the footage that was also there. Another problem was that there were actually no words in the you couldn't really hear the actual script throughout the whole trailer process. But other than that, I thought it was quite good because the camera angles, everything was really
Once
good.
we saw our
and
feedback from our rough cut one, we had to gather a lot of information from students around who we targeted. They said a lot to do with the sound quality, and we met up as a group and decided we had to fix up the sound quality in order for them to understand the narrative.
I really enjoyed the rough cut. I like the editing that was used because it was continuous and it was very structured, and because it's a trailer, I understood absolutely everything that was going on, which is very, very important.
I don't think I think the improvement that could be done is the voiceovers. I think it should be dubbed and it will sound better. but the music and everything looks good. So good job.
It's one of the best trailers I've ever seen.
Same. I'll watch it more.
Okay, I liked all the different scenes in their video. I like the lighting that was placed in each scene. I like the story between the two main characters. It's vague, but you can still understand that eventually they're going to meet up if the movie was ever made. There's also no sound, so some scenes are misleading. But after the dubbing and adding music, it should come out really nice.
What was great was the camera angles and the lighting. I think that was done really well. But what they could work on is dubbing the later.
No, stop properly, man.
Rough cut. I like your rough cut, but I really like it because of the storyline. But I think you should dub the voice.
Yeah, I like the storyline of your rough cut as well. It's really good. But yeah, I think the sound needs to be dubbed over and stuff.
So what I liked about the trailer was the fact that it cleared the storyline. Everything's pretty clear like that. But what I do have a problem with is the fact that you can't really hear what they're saying in a portion of it, which because due to the wind. So if that's reduced, I think it should be absolutely fine. Also, I think it's missing the voiceover, which is a problem. But other than that, I really do like it. I think it's fabulous.
After our first rough cut, we showed our target audience our first rough cut, then we gathered the second rough cut feedback. Based on the target audience, within their opinions and comments, we took into consideration and we improved our rough cut 2 into our final cut.
Do you know I don't really like the background of it because it doesn't suit the whole thing. Yeah.
It doesn't really seem as attractive.
Is it meant to be a film? Yeah. Film poster, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it. And the colours are a bit too bright. Like, it doesn't look like a 12A film. I don't know what else to say. I don't really like it.
Okay. So, with your poster, I would say change the background first of all, because there is too much purple and yellow altogether. Also, spell Karan's last name right. What else?
The font, it's not very appealing.
Yeah, I think maybe you should stick to basics like white. Otherwise, I mean, the rest of it's quite good. I like the photo particularly, and I like the fact that you've got the little boxes sticking out. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty good.
I like the font that you used and the colour schemes, the purple and yellow, because it matches the background as well. Because if the colours clashed, obviously it wouldn't look good. So, I like that.
The picture used was kind of a little bit dull. I think it could have been color corrected, but everything's good. Upset from the symbol used, the rating symbol. I think it's too big. Could be a little bit smaller.
Apart from that, it's good.
Yeah. We had to make an ancillary task which consisted of a poster and a website. We tried to create synergy by using the same sort of background, same sort of font.
The color palette as well, that we kept it consistent throughout our ancillary task, so it relates back to our trailer as well.
What I like about this website is that it's a very clear and easy to use website. The website's colors are very nice and they're attractive. What I don't like about the website is that they do need to change the font and the way the website actually looks because it's not in that professional manner. They also need to replace the video that's in the center of the website to the final cut.
You have to put more colour on the website and you've got to upload a copy of your final draft. Wait, final draft or rough cut? You've got to upload a copy of your what? You've got to upload a copy of your final cut. What did I like about your website? When looking at your website, I liked the paper background as it gave a very quirky and studious feel to it.
I think your website's good, like the layout's good, but I just think if you could change anything, like change the colours, because the colours are a bit dull, like it don't really appeal to girls, like change the grey, and replace the video with your actual rough cut. But other than that, I think like the whole layout and the actual website is good. So you know you've not done it from scratch.
Looking at your website, I would say it was targeted more at an older audience, maybe even myself and older, mainly because of the colours. It's grey, which I don't think would appeal to teenagers or females as well. Also, I like some of your font. The title of the font's really good. However, you've also got some sans serif font, which is for your target audience, but you've got serif font as well, which I would say is for an older audience again because it's a little bit more formal. Also, what I say is, I think young people like to interact with the websites a little bit more, and you don't seem to have any games or interviews or extra galleries, so I think that would benefit your website.
We got a lot of feedback for our website. One of the main problems of our website was that the color difference in how everything was, so the synergy wasn't quite there yet.
Once we had found this out, we felt that it was the right thing to do to change it. And we felt that once we had changed it, the target audience could understand our website and the poster more, and they would understand what the storyline was about because it was clearly synergized.